Okay, good morning, everybody. My name is Josh Harrington. I'm President and CEO of Eldex Corporation. I'm here with our Director of Manufacturing, Mike Bastian, and we're here today to discuss our new product announcement, which is our Opto Series hothead accessory, something we've been very excited about. It's been under development for about a year, and we are now accepting orders for mid-February delivery. The agenda for today will just to give a brief introduction about Eldex, the company. Then we'll do a demonstration of the hothead. I'll tell you a bit about the story of its development, and then we'll open it up to some questions and answers, and anything that we can do for you. Any questions that you might have, you can always reach us at sales@eldex.com or 707-224-8800. And without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Let me share my screen. So here you see a picture of our hothead accessory. Relatively simple device, very straightforward. It comes in two pieces. One is the hothead unit itself, and the second piece is the optional PID controller. And we'll go into a little bit more detail on both of those. But in terms of background on the company, Eldex has been in business for over 50 years. It's a very long history that we're incredibly proud of. And throughout that time, we've led with precision, reliability, and flexibility. And that has allowed us to deliver a great product to our customers at a great price. More than just being a one-time sale, we really look to be a partner with our customers and develop intimacy to help them solve challenges. And our brand promise is one for industry best minimal downtime, which we feel like this product fits very squarely into that vision that we have. So reliability for Eldex is not just a goal, it's a guarantee. Core values of the company, I mentioned before: precision, reliability, flexibility, focus on people, excellence in our craftsmanship, continuous improvement, and having a product that's easy and simple to use. We believe in doing business the right way, and so integrity is a core piece of our values as well. Onto the hothead. This product, pardon me, was developed with a customer of ours who was running into challenges when pumping a waxy hydrocarbon. And their solution had been to wrap the pump head and all the systems with heat tape. And that solved the problem, but it led to a lot of challenges and a lot of downtime whenever some sort of check valve maintenance would be necessary, because they'd have to go in and unwrap all the heat tape, take off all the insulation, do the maintenance work, and then reinstall. So a huge amount of downtime. And that's what this product is really designed to move around. Our competitors out there have a solution which utilizes a hot water bath, which can be messy and expensive. And so we've come up with an electronic solution which we think is much better, frankly. So the device itself can raise the temperature of the liquid end to 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 degrees Celsius. And that's great for heat retention within the pump. Safety, of course, is incredibly important. And within the device is a bimetal thermostat, which will shut off if it were ever to reach above 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Excuse me. So, for example, when the unit is installed on a pump, the pump itself acts as a heat sink and generally will keep it from increasing too far in temperature. But if it were accidentally left on and taken off the pump head and set on the table, it could be a hazardous situation. So we've built in this safety to shut off as a secondary if there was some sort of a problem with the controls. We have two models of the hothead. One is 120 volts for US service, and the other one is 240 volts for international service. And the optional PID controller can handle either of those two configurations. So there's only one model of controller and then two separate for the actual hothead, depending on where it will be deployed. And as I mentioned before, we're not just providing products, we seek to be a partner. We like to develop relationships with our customers and understand their needs to hopefully solve those challenges together. So here's the unit, hothead. On the inside, you've got an aluminum cylinder with two heating elements in it that are positioned close to the valve inlet and outlet. And we've got a rapid connect lever here, basically. So all you do is slip this device on the front of the pump head, close the lever, which reduces the diameter and tightens against the surface. So for example, slide it onto the front of the pump, tighten the lever, and you're basically installed. Now, the connections, we've got the green connector, which is a standard Phoenix power connector, and we offer a mating connector if that's required, or these are widely available. And then you've got a K-style thermocouple. So this can be connected directly to your PLC, if so desired, and you can control the device directly that way. Or if you would like some sort of benchtop solution or are not running with a PLC, you can use our optional controller here. And now this is sold separately. So for the connection, first goes the power, then goes your thermocouple, and it's ready to go. So turn on the power switch on the back. There's a quick reset that has to happen. And then it's basically functioning as is. This device right now is set for 92.5 degrees Celsius. You can also change the settings on the display so it displays in Fahrenheit, and the actual temperature is here on the top. So you can see it slowly rising to the set point we have at 92.5. Now this will take between 5 and 10 minutes to heat up typically. Maybe a bit longer if you're actually pumping fluid at the same time, but it's very rapid to increase the temperature, and then it's incredibly stable at that point. A couple other points just to mention, back to the presentation, we have found that using some type of a thermal grease on the inside of the aluminum between the device and the pump head can help with the efficiency of heat transfer. Just to note, that is a little bit messy sometimes, but it does reduce the heating time and improve the overall efficiency. As we mentioned before, the PID controller is optional. You can also control it directly through a PLC. And then another really critical point here is that this device is really designed to maintain temperature at the pump head, as opposed to raising the temperature of the fluid itself. The reason being is that there's a very low swept volume within the pump and a very low liquid dwell time, so that if you're pumping at a reasonably high rate, there's just not enough time to heat up the liquid while it's in the pump head itself. So an additional heating source may be required to raise the fluid temperature initially, and this is really designed to maintain the temperature of your system. And I would just also like to mention that we've had exceptional customer reviews. We've sent out some demos and have had some great feedback about the usability and how it really can improve the downtime, essentially, for these types of applications. So we're very proud of this. This was something that we developed in just over a year. So we think the speed to market is something we're quite proud of, and we think it has a lot of applications in the market. So we're excited about this, and we look forward to answering any questions you might have about a particular application. Again, you can reach us at sales@eldex.com. And I would also just mention that we plan to be at the Pittsburgh conference this year in San Diego. That is February 26th to 28th, and we'll be at booth 1637, and we'd love to see you there. So with that, thank you very much for your time, and I'll open it up to questions and answers.